Shasu, Shasu, Shasu. I am Kanaya of the Shasu Experience, and welcome to episode 32 of Numerality, where sound meets symbols and consciousness finds clarity. I will provide the numerality for the day, which will include the elemental energies, tarot, astrology, personal insights, and numerology. This week, Sunday, February 9th through Saturday, February 15th, we will be under the energy of the seven. The seven has to do with inner growth, self-awareness, self-discovery, rest, faith, spirituality, intuition, inner knowing, isolation, thoughtfulness, eccentricities, mental analysis, philosophy, technology, discernment, and also silence. This energy is connected to the planet Neptune, and Neptune wants to refine, it wants to cultivate, it wants to detect, and it also wants to transcend. Neptune has an affinity to your intuition, imagination, idealism, compassion, illusion, mysticism, the unreal, liquid, and drugs. The seven in the Rider-Waite Tarot is connected to the Chariot card, and that has to do with reflection, rest, health, vacations, victory, success, being in control, traveling, getting your way, using your willpower, being assertive. This energy is connected to the moon, which wants to respond, it wants to react, and it also wants to regulate. This energy is connected to the sign of Cancer, which moves sensitively with an emotional response to outside influences and protectively with a defense against attack. Now, this week, as we begin to plan our steps with the week's energies, look to the energies of the week to support you and your goals. So here are a few things you can do to plan your steps. So you can plan your steps around dreaming, resting, health, your imagination, intuition, feelings, and emotions. Be mindful of addictions, illusions, and patterns that you may spot this week. Now, you can look at this as the week 2 of this new month, and you can look for things to plan your steps around the 2 energy, and that energy would be acting in a manner of practicing patience, cooperation, diplomacy, harmony, and teamwork with a focus on companionship and partnership. We can also look to the calendar date for guidance as well. So today is the 13 in the Rider-Waite Tarot has to do with the Death card, and that energy is about change, release, transformation, endings, new beginnings, completion, completing a chapter of your life, regeneration after transition, seeing the truth in a situation, and also creating a new life. This energy is connected to the Earth, the sign of Scorpio, and also the planet of Pluto, which Pluto wants to eliminate, transform, and regenerate. Now, on the 13/4 calendar date, this day is about change and release. So look for things that you can end, look for things that you can start, look for things that'll help you to transform either your ideas from your mind down into the physical reality, things that will help you to see the totality of a situation. Look for spaces or pockets in your life where you feel a sense of regeneration, and also see spaces in your life today where you can transform something or grow something, or see where something has harvested or accumulated, to see whether it has surpassed its time and whether it's time to move on to something different. So that could be the type of energies to look into for today being the 13th. As the calendar date. Now, on to the planetary ruler of the day. So today is Thursday, ruled by the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter wants to expand, it wants to mature, and it wants to experience. Jupiter's energy is all about growth, long distance travel, philosophy, law, optimism, expansion, and also discovery. With the energy of Thursday, the things you could do to capitalize off the energy would be activities like starting or opening a business, starting things you want to grow in the future, asking for favors, playing the lottery, sharing your knowledge. It would be attending social gatherings or or socializing with others, learning new things, and also healing modalities like meditation, yoga, breath work, EFT tapping, things like that. Now, on to the elements. Now, yesterday's fire element, what was driving us yesterday was the 32-5, and in the Rider-Waite that had to do with the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands had to do with good news, humor, rewards, victory, success, fortune, popularity, feeling good about yourself, recognition, and being looked up to. The 5 is about independence, free thinking, fast-moving business, communication, trade, commerce, adventure, curiosity, competitiveness, versatility, and adaptability. Now, yesterday, with the 32-5, we found that we had good news as far as how we were combining the energy of our preferred reality. Good news as in we felt confident about the direction we were going, as far as where we wanted or how we wanted to shape our new reality or our new surroundings. Now, your preferred reality and or your surroundings is the number 3 of the 32-5. And that 3 moved into the 2, which was a calm, patient, and balanced decision-making energy, and that equaled the 5, and we came out being adaptable to the changes that we had yesterday and being independent and curious when it came to the changes that we had to make yesterday. So it also let me know that we were successful in moving forward with an idea, perspective, or goal on with yesterday's energy. Now, today's fire element, what's driving us lets me know today's fire element is the 33-6, and that has to do with the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands has to do with standing up for yourself, integrity, responsibility, self-sacrifice, courage, putting up boundaries, being a public speaker, and or being a teacher. This energy is connected to the 3rd decan of Leo, and that is a Mars signature. Mars wants to initiate, it wants to activate some sort of action, and it wants to move. Now, the 6 has to do with duty, domestic activity, family life, and responsibility. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, the 6 has to do with the Lover's card, and that has to do with marriage, change in the home, redecoration, remodeling, excuse me, domestic and community responsibilities. That energy is connected to Venus. Venus wants to relate, unite, and connect. And also Gemini. Gemini wants to work with the air of versatility, with an apt for change and variability. So this energy lets me know that once we adapted to the energy yesterday of the 32-5, the 33-6 lets me know that now we are balancing some sort of action with this energy. 3 has to do with our surroundings and how we're expressing ourselves in that surroundings. And in this manner, the 33 amplifies the awareness of what needs to be harmonized. The 33 essentially is the ability to harmonize the internal environment with the external environment to match the realities in real time. One must stand up for oneself as we move through this new dynamic surrounding. Now, this could imply that we are adding or changing some sense of what we feel community is, and how we express ourselves will impact the idea of community. This energy brings about courage. It also brings integrity, and it brings light to our responsibility of self-sacrificing for the highest good. This energy is also beneficial for teaching and or public speaking. So just having integrity about your new values and who it is that you are as a person, and standing on that as you go through this day. Now, today's air element, the impression we are giving in the conscious realm of others, has to do with the 58-4, which is the 4 of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot. Now, this energy is about rest, fear, anxiety, stress, relief, retreat, recuperation, withdrawal, meditation, and also healing. This energy is connected to the third decan of Libra, which is a Mercury signature, and Mercury wants to communicate, it wants to concentrate, and it wants to transmit information. So the 58-4 being the air element today lets me know that others may see us as a figure of introspection and calm. This could also indicate that people may see us as moving too fast, so we may want to slow down and also take a breath. This energy is going to remind us to take care of ourselves, and it may indicate a desire for rest, recuperation, or having some sort of peaceful retreat. Now, today's earth element, what will support us today with mitigating that air element, how people will perceive us today, is the 44-8, and that's the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups has to do with karma, re-evaluation, opportunity, contemplation, dissatisfaction, being self-absorbed and or uninspired. This energy is connected to the third decan of Cancer, which is the energetic signature of Neptune. And Neptune wants to refine, it wants to detect, and it wants to transcend. Now, this energy of the 44-8 can have you have you overly sensitive and wanting you to react or respond to every passing current. However, the number 8 is ruled by the planet Saturn and the sign of Capricorn. The number 8 has to do with achievement, career, major moves, power, recognition, authority, self-confidence, inner strength, executive abilities, CEO, success, and having good judgment. Now, what will support us today with the 44-8 and helping us mitigate the energy, the air element today, it would be knowing our values, our morals, and our integrity, and all that we have built from yesterday is built from a place of genuine love and often and reevaluating what we value and ultimately what we choose to engage in at this time is what the 44-8 earthing energy is about. This energy is empowering you with the ability to know what your preferences are and limitations are when working with this new reality that we are bringing in. So the earth energy is here to help us balance the perception of others today by leaning into the qualities of the 8. We can balance the core value with our newly appointed core beliefs. So working on your career, major moves, building something, your self-confidence, your strength, focusing on what will bring you that energy will help you to mitigate the element of air today. Now, the last element, excuse me, will be the water element. And that is the lesson for the month, and that has to do with the Justice card, and that is the 11-2, and that has to do with tests, legal dealings, quick decisions, decisive actions, balance, fairness, doing what's right, being impartial, seeing all sides of a situation, and making decisions based on facts rather than emotions. This energy is connected to the planet Uranus, which wants to deviate from what is usual and ordinary. It wants to create and originate that which is different, and it wants to convert without destroying. The energy of the 11-2 Justice card is also connected to the zodiac sign of Libra, and Libra wants to work unitedly with the goal of combining and harmoniously with the desire to manifest agreement. Now, because it is a 33-6 day, I have energies that are also compatible with the number 6, and that would be the 6 itself, which is duty, domestic activity, family life, and responsibility. The number 3 is also compatible to the number 6, and that has to do with imagination, expansion, self-improvement, and creation. The number 9 is also compatible with the number 6, and that has to do with dreams fulfilled, endings, inspiration, and long trips. The zodiac signs that are connected to these numbers are Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, and Scorpio. Now, on to the astrology. The sun is in Aquarius at 24 degrees around 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It's a fixed air sign. The rulers are Uranus and Saturn. Aquarius qualities work in a manner that is indifferent with an apparent impartiality or lack of concern, and unconventionality with a strong feeling for the unusual. The 24 degrees is the third decan of the Aquarius energy, and that energy signature is that of Venus, and Venus wants to relate, unite, and also connect. Now we are still in the full moon window from yesterday. 3 days before and 3 days after are the strongest days of the full moon energy. Now, yesterday we had a full moon in Leo at 8:53 a.m. at 24 degrees, and that gave the moon a Mars signature. Mars wants to move, activate, and it wants to initiate. Leo is a fire sign with the fixed modality. It's symbolized by the lion, and it's known for its courage and strength and regal authority. Leo is also ruled by the sun, which represents vitality, individuality, and creative expression. Leo acts in a manner of resolving with generosity, creativity, power, and loyalty. Now, full moons are a time of fulfillment and enjoyment, increased harvest, and a time to release, and a time for change and breakthroughs. The new moon occurred. The new moon in Leo occurred 6 months ago, August 4th. So go back to that time and see where you started. 6 months later, there is a accumulation and harvest of what you started then. So now the moon is currently in Virgo. It has been in Virgo since 8 p.m. last night. Now, currently sitting at 4 degrees Virgo. Virgo is a mutable earth sign that expresses itself in a manner that is examining with productivity, thoroughness, memory, evaluation, and precision. Virgo has an affinity to the physician, routines, health, home, work, the nurse, the server of the people, editing, medicine, food, and also hygiene. Virgo is in its first decan, giving the Virgo moon a signature of Mercury. Mercury wants to communicate, it wants to concentrate, and it wants to transmit. Now, onto the moon transits. At 6:09 p.m., the moon in Virgo will square Jupiter in Gemini, and this energy is a time to choose a focus that will bring success and expansion. This energy would be equivalent to the Earth energy of the 44/8 today. So we can start that process as soon as we start the day to kind of get into this transit that'll be happening later on. This is still Eastern Standard Time. Now, onto the planetary aspects. So we are still in the energies from earlier this week, plus the full moon in Leo. So here are a few that may affect us today. Uranus in Taurus is sextiling the North Node in Pisces. This alignment encourages us to embrace new experiences and break away from conventional paths, leading to personal breakthroughs and a deeper understanding of our life's purpose. That is what the North Node is pointing us into our direction, into our life's purpose. Now, this energy could bring harmonious and unexpected changes to our finances, our security internally and also externally, and our material comforts. It could bring a heightened sense of love, spiritual connections, and our understanding of love and relationships. So be mindful of that today. Now, yesterday around 8 a.m., Venus in Aries began to sextile Jupiter in Gemini, and this energy invites a burst of dynamic creativity and expansive social interactions. This energy sparks fresh ideas and encourages a sense of adventure in relationships. This aspect may inspire you with a warm, responsive sense of humor and a relaxed demeanor when you're at ease. All right. With that being said, thank us for listening. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. feel free to email me. I will leave it in the description box. Until the next experience, be well and enjoy.